蹴りつけよ
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the anime moments that matched or exceeded our expectations.
てよ
ほう、向かってくるのか。
Number 10, Arise. Solo Leveling. The debut season of this much talked about anime has plenty of hype moments, yet fans of the webtoon kept new ones wondering by referencing the same word, Arise. In the finale, Jinnu faces an army of knights summoned by mages. After a tough battle and gaining the system a little, Jinnu is given the opportunity to become a necromancer. He's not thrilled at first, but after reflecting on his battle, he realizes the advantages. As the newly minted Shadow Monarch, he revives the foes he previously fought with the phrase, Arise.
起きろ
The glow of the Shadow Soldiers and the glow in Jinnu's eyes is probably reflected in our own. This is just impossibly cool.
よろしく頼む
Number 9, Muzan and Kaguya meet face to face. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. The confrontation between the original demon and the Demon Slayer Corps' leader was always going to be epic, but we didn't know just how much until it happened. Muzan arrives at the Ubuyoshiki compound to find it unguarded.
はじめましてだね。鬼物児、無惨。
The ever-stylish demon has a conversation with Kaguya, head of the family, that has pursued him for 1,000 years. The sickly leader's every word is riveting, as he reveals their relation to Muzan, as well as his musings on eternity, and why Muzan will never be victorious.
君が死ねば、すべての鬼が滅ぶんだろう。
Most shocking of all, though, is when Kaguya triggers a massive explosion, sacrificing he and his family's lives to strike a devastating blow against Muzan. From start to finish, this scene never lets up with its animation or stakes. Number 8, Sakuna confronts Muraga. Jujutsu Kaisen. There are hints that Megumi's final Shikigami is dangerous, yet when the sorcerer unleashes the uncontrollable familiar, no one is prepared for the havoc that ensues. Thankfully, Mahuraga's opponent turns out to be Sakuna, while he's briefly in control of Yuji's body.
味見といったところだな
Sakuna's infinite slashes are matched by Mahuraga's boundless ability to adapt. Their clash is so colossal, it devastates most of Shibuya. Well, the parts of it that are left after Sakuna's last fight anyway. The animation is frantic and at times hard to follow throughout, yet we can't look away. It's only by using his domain expansion and a flaming arrow that the Shikigami is finally destroyed. Number 7, Battle of Father and Son, Baki Hanma. For much of the Baki franchise, the eponymous young fighter has one goal: surpass his overwhelmingly powerful father. And when a fight breaks out over dinner between Baki and the world's strongest creature, it does not disappoint. Baki and Yushiro's battle is one part familial spat, another part brawl, and full of the utter insanity that characterizes most of the franchise. Baki pulls out wild move after wild move, which includes imitating dinosaurs and cockroaches, while Yushiro treats his son like nunchucks. And all the while, the whole world, including a caveman and a ghost, are witness to their impromptu match. The fight is simultaneously Baki at its most epic, heartwarming, and bizarre. Number 6, Made in Heaven, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean. If there's one thing that JoJo fans love to do, besides make memes, it's hype up JoJo. One thing that was consistently mentioned online prior to Stone Ocean was the stand of Enrico Pucci, Made in Heaven.
名を冠するなら Made in Heaven!
And the plan concocted by the priest and the late Dio does not disappoint. Made in Heaven's time acceleration powers allow Pucci and every non-living thing to move through time faster, allowing him to take down not only Jotaro, but also his daughter Jolene. But killing multiple JoJo protagonists isn't even the craziest part. Made in Heaven moves time ahead so fast, it resets the entire universe. Number 5. Madara arrives. Naruto Shippuden. For the most part of the second part of Naruto, we're told of the incredible power of Madara, the legendary head of the Uchiha clan. An impersonator using his name is enough to start a war. But when the real deal is resurrected in that conflict, he lives up to his legend. Madara spends an entire episode flexing on an entire army. He punks them at hand-to-hand combat. He matches their jutsu with powerful ones that take dozens to stop. To top it off, Madara summons a meteor that their strongest ninjas barely stop, and then has the audacity to ask what they'll do about the second one. This is how you hype up a villain.
2個目はどうする大野木
Number 4. Goku Masters Ultra Instinct. Dragon Ball Super. The Dragon Ball franchise is known for its hype, but it reached a new peak with Goku's battle against Jiren. Streaming sites all over the world crashed as fans tried to watch this much-anticipated episode, and it was worth the wait. Goku finally lands a blow on Jiren, lighting up the entire arena with its powerful ki. And as Jiren tries to finish things in one attack, Goku catches it. His silvery new form has the gods of destruction standing in amazement and honor. Beerus and Whis confirm that Goku has fully mastered a power first displayed by the latter, Ultra Instinct. If scouters could measure hype levels, everyone's would be considerably higher than 9,000 before shattering.
あれこそが完全なる身勝手の極意
Number 3. Yamamoto's Bankai. Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War. Fans of Bleach have been waiting nearly 2 decades to see the leader of Soul Society debut his Bankai. As the strongest Shinigami, surely Yamamoto's had to be impressive, right? Well, it certainly brings the heat in every sense of the word.
Bankai Zanka no touch.
The entirety of Soul Society is drained of moisture by the fire of Zanka no Tachi. A single touch of the blade is enough to obliterate anything and a huge swath around it. As if this wasn't metal enough, its fire is so hot, it becomes impossible to touch Yamamoto, and he can summon the skeletons of all those killed by his flames.
わしの挽回をすぐに奪わんかったことを悔いておる。
The badass abilities combined with the jaw-dropping animation make this ability reveal straight fire.
残火の太刀来た。天地開人。
Number 2. Gear 5th. One Piece. Even the One Piece manga breaks the internet regularly, so fans were aware of Gear 5th even before it debuted in the anime. Still, even manga fans weren't prepared for how off the wall it ended up being once it was animated. After coming back from the brink of death, Monkey D. Luffy becomes truly free, with his rubber powers becoming more like rubber hose animation. With his new Gear 5th form, Luffy takes the Emperor Kaido to task in outrageous fashion, throwing him around, rebounding his attacks, and turning the world around him into even more of a cartoon. It's simultaneously hilarious and hype. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Rumbling. Attack on Titan.
壁の巨人はこの島の外にある全ての地表を踏み鳴らす。
Throughout this show's final season, characters allude to a hypothetical doomsday scenario in which the titans inside the walls of Paradis revive and trample the world beneath their feet. The Rumbling. Unfortunately, the world couldn't leave the Eldians alone, and one of them, Eren Yeager, is pushed far enough that he makes it a reality.
この世から
While hype is not exactly what we'd call the genocide of 80% of the world's population, the Rumbling is certainly every bit as horrific as it was built up to be. The scenes of ordinary people crushed beneath the uncaring feet of massive titans are absolutely haunting and unforgettable.
自由だ
Is there an anime scene that delivered on a promise that we forgot about? Let us know in those comments below.
起きろ
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.